You know, I really gotta watch what I say sometimes. In all seriousness, though, I was very excited. 3 weeks after dropping a video talking about niche games, shameless plug over here, mentioning my love for Life Is Feudal, taking survival games that were already niche to a whole new level, and then hearing through the grapevine that Life Is Feudal got picked up by a new development team. Well, the MMO. Life Is Your Own is still dead and buried, but the MMO is where the potential lies. Before I go for the throat, I really want to stress that I want them to succeed. Truly I do. But when you see warning signs, you've really got to proceed with caution. For those who aren't in the loop, a quick recap. Life Is Feudal was split into two games, Life Is Your Own and the MMO. Life Is Your Own is still dead and buried, with the player cap being at 64 players. The MMO is what's returning, with the player count, well, being that of an MMO. The sky's the limit. To save me going hoarse, I will be referring to Life Is Feudal simply as Life. Life is a medieval survival simulator RPG. Every action levels up one skill and de-levels everything else, requiring communities to come together to build a successful kingdom or village. You get better at smithing, you become worse at fighting. Become a great baker, become a shady tailor. Hell, there was even skills for leveling the ground and digging holes. It was fantastic. Activities in other games that would take minutes or hours, in Life would take hours, if not days, if not weeks. The simple action of clothing your entire village could take a month and even longer depending on the size of your village. The grind was intense and I loved it, and every little inch gave me a sense of accomplishment. But the game, besides being niche, had its flaws. The controls were clunky and the game did not hold your hand. Simple actions were not explained at all, and it was up to other players to introduce and educate other players. But maybe it's the nostalgia talking, it held a special place in my heart. I always remember our village finally getting its walls up, and that took weeks, if not, I think even months for us to accomplish, but it was there. It was ours, we did it, and we all came together, and it was fantastic, and I loved it. But the issues above and the lack of innovation is where the game really dropped the ball and people started falling off. That and a community that really sort of bullied everyone else out of it. The biggest fish always took control of the pond, I suppose. But I had my memories. Or at least that's where I thought the story would end till I saw the Twitter post of the game's upcoming return. A new development team has taken the helm, in that of Longtail Games, promising development based on community feedback. If you're one of those poor souls like myself who bought the original version by BitBox Games, well, too bad you're out of luck. But hey, they've included a subscription fee. So that's... You were so close. So close to greatness, and you went and fucked it up. No changes have been made, just some bug fixes here and there, and their FAQs mention upcoming changes based on community feedback, but they haven't even teased a single feature, so we don't know what we're going into. They've dug up the body of a dead game, slapped a subscription fee, and asked us if we're good. Why not? Nostalgia can be a dangerous thing. That's why I haven't reactivated my World of Warcraft account or investigated Warcraft Classic. I quit shortly after Warlords of Draenor, and I kept telling myself that the best time was Wrath of the Lich King. But I know if I went back to Classic WoW, I'd be really disappointed. Seeing something from my childhood dug up and held up like this is painful. Maybe they'll surprise me though. I have the same faith that Blizzard will fix Overwatch 2. Thank you so much for watching. I've been welshieone, your rambling host of the day. If you like what you've seen here and want to talk more survival games, more RPGs and tabletop RPGs, and maybe even an occasional horror game, feel free to give me a little follow down on the doobly-doo. Anyway, take care, be good to each other, and until next time, you have a great one. I wonder if DuckTales is still good. DuckTales, woo-hoo.